first graders, I've missed you. I hope you had a wonderful holiday vacation. And guess what? Today we're starting a new year together. Do you remember what year it is? 2021. That's right. Happy New Year. So we're going to be talking a lot about what the new year brings as we're in our class together. And some of you might have already heard a special word going around. Maybe your parents talk about it, or maybe you've talked about it with your family. Have you ever heard of the word resolution? Resolution is when you make a goal for yourself. So maybe you want to make a resolution to be better at something that you can't quite get yet. So you got to keep practicing until you get it. Maybe you want to learn how to do something that you don't know how to do yet. Maybe you want to help someone with your skills and help them get better at something that they want to get better at, right? So a resolution is a special goal for yourself, and a lot of times around the new year, people like to make a New Year's resolution. So today I'm going to read you a fiction story about some animals who celebrate New Year's and have New Year's resolutions too. So listen carefully. See if you can figure out and help Squirrel come up with a New Year's resolution, because Squirrel can't think of one. Squirrel's New Year's resolution. I'll be excited to hear your resolutions soon too. Okay, here we go. Squirrel pinned up her brand new Nut of the Month calendar. It's January 1st, the radio said. A great day to make a resolution. Make a resolution, wondered Squirrel. How do you do that? Bear might know. She went to see Bear at the Lonewood Library. Happy New Year, he said. Same to you, Bear. Do you know how to make a resolution? Is it like making a snack? Bear laughed. Resolutions are more important than snacks. More important than snacks, said Squirrel. What is a resolution? A resolution is a promise you make to yourself to be better or to help others, Bear said. When we begin a new year, we make a fresh start. Wow, did you make a resolution? Asked Squirrel. I did, Bear answered. I resolved to teach others how to read. I'm going to teach Skunk as soon as she gets well. Wow, that is a really nice resolution that Bear made, isn't it? Oh no, Skunk is still sick, Squirrel thought. As she hurried to Skunk's house for a visit, she forgot all about making a resolution. Skunk was sick of being sick. I'm stuck in bed until Dr. Owl says I'm better, said Skunk. I would rather be learning how to read. That's my New Year's resolution. So Squirrel really wants to learn how to read. So far we've heard bears and skunks. So pay close attention so you can do some good sequencing after this story and think about your resolution too. Squirrel knew how to cheer up her friend. She hid at the foot of the bed. She popped up and shouted, "Boo!" Skunk giggled. Hide and skunk was her favorite game. Squirrel popped up again, "Boo!" and again, "Boo!" By now Skunk was laughing really hard. Just then Dr. Owl came by. Skunk, I can tell by your laughter that you are feeling much better, he said. Now you can visit Bear. Just make sure you have a healthy lunch first. Wow. It was really nice of Squirrel to make Skunk laugh, wasn't it? She's good at making people laugh, isn't she? Lunch, thought Squirrel. She headed toward the Hidey Hole diner. Maybe someone there can help me with my resolution. On her way, she met Mole and Turtle. Mole was holding a map close to his nose. What are you doing? Asked Squirrel. Turtle and I resolved to plant a garden, said Mole, but I can't find a good place to dig with all these trees. You think Squirrel's going to help them? Wait here, said Squirrel. She dashed up an oak tree and looked down. She spied Wildcat Creek and on its bank a perfect place for a garden. Squirrel scampered down and led Mole and Turtle through the woods to the edge of the creek. She helped them stake out string for the borders of the garden. Thanks, Squirrel. I will start digging right after lunch. Wow. She's very helpful, isn't she? Lunch, thought Squirrel, and she rushed away. She still hadn't thought of a resolution. At the diner, Squirrel chose a stool next to Porcupine. He looked grumpy. What's wrong? Asked Squirrel. I resolved to be less grumpy, so I'm trying to laugh more, but I can't think of anything funny. Do you think he's lucky to have a friend like Squirrel? Do you think Squirrel's going to make him laugh? I can help you think of something funny. Like, why did the squirrel run back and forth across the road? I don't know why, asked Porcupine. Because she was nuts, laughed Squirrel. Porcupine laughed too. I get it. That reminds me. What's striped and bouncy? Tell me, giggled Squirrel. Skunk on a trampoline, said Porcupine. Squirrel laughed herself right off the stool. Porcupine said, That's a good one. I'd better write these down. Off he went to find paper and pencil. Squirrel felt left out. Porcupine has a resolution. So do Bear and Skunk and Mole and Turtle, she thought. I'm the only animal in the forest who hasn't made a New Year's resolution. Oh, think you can figure out one that she could have? Rabbit came to take Squirrel's order. Would you like to try my New Year's special? Asked Rabbit. Sure, said Squirrel. Maybe it will help me make a resolution. I wish I knew how. Think of a way to improve yourself, or a way to use what you're good at to help others, said Rabbit. Squirrel ate her lunch special and thought hard. Just then Skunk came in. I need a healthy lunch. Thanks to Squirrel, I'm feeling better. Sit with me, Skunk, Bear called. I see you brought our first book. Turtle and Mole came in next. What do you have for two thirsty animals who just started a garden? Said Mole. Squirrel found a terrific place for it, said Turtle. I'm happy to have Squirrel as their friend, helping them out. Porcupine hurried in. Do you know why Bear said caw caw? Before anyone could answer, Porcupine said he was learning another language. All the animals laughed. I didn't know you were so funny, said Mole. Me either, said Porcupine. Squirrel got me started. Sounds like he might be a happier friend to be around, huh? Rabbit said to Squirrel, You're doing a good job on your resolution. I didn't know I even had one, said Squirrel. Your actions are better than your words. It looks like you resolved to help someone every day, said Rabbit. Really? asked Squirrel. I did it! I made my first resolution! Hooray for Squirrel, shouted all the animals. It was going to be a very happy new year. I resolved to help someone every day. And that's Squirrel's New Year's resolution. So I want you to think hard about a resolution that you have, something you want to get better at, or something you want to use that you're good at to help someone else with. So think hard about something you'd like to do this year for yourself. And we'll be talking about that soon. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the story.